back to my channel. I am going to be doing a Disneyland look because it was requested, and also because I thought it would be fun just because I did work there. But I'm going to go ahead and use my primer, which I didn't get to show it on there, but it is the Tatcha primer. I actually did enjoy trying it from the last time that I used it. I felt like it was really good for like if you have like oily skin. It's really matte, so it really does keep everything in place and helps like for wrinkles and like pores and everything like that. So it's a really good primer, so I would recommend it on those days because I feel like Disneyland is like so sunny all time of the year, so it's good to help all those kind of problems with the skin. But going in with the same foundation that I use as always, and I am also going in with this concealer, which is the same one that I always use. I feel like I didn't want to like put it on YouTube because I feel like it's so boring. I use the same foundation and concealer as always, so I didn't want to like bore you guys and like show you what I use, but you guys know recently I switched it up to the Kat Von D concealer and the Tarte concealer. The Tarte one is the little bit more darker one, and then the Kat Von D is the lighter one. You guys know I use this combination all the time. I always use a lighter and a darker concealer just to kind of blend it so it's not so dull, because I do like it so bright underneath the eyes. But I'm going to go ahead and blend that with this kabuki brush from Morphe Cosmetics, and yeah. I feel like I've been using the same products in every single video, but honestly, I just really love them. They've been my favorite. I will try to use different products in the next video, but I am using the same Studio Fix powder just to lighten up underneath my eyes, which is the NW15 powder. And then I am using this powder here from MAC. It's called Charcoal Brown. For some reason, I stopped using my pencil and started using a powder for my eyebrows, and I've been really obsessed with it. I've been using it like I haven't been using anything else but this powder. It is amazing because I feel like my eyebrows are already so dark to begin with that I need something to like kind of lighten them up just a little bit. I feel like if you have lighter brows and you're used to like gel, that's good too. But for me now, I've been just using powder because I feel like it just really complements the eyebrow. I want to get back into pencil, but it's going to be really hard to like let go of this powder because I am obsessed with it. But I feel like I need to change my routine a little bit because it's like boring every single time, but I get used to it. Then I'm going to go in with this NW20 concealer from MAC just to clean up my brows. I feel like I need to make like an in-depth video for eyebrows. It's changed a whole lot throughout the years, but I just feel like I didn't really know what my eyebrow routine was really because I kept changing it. But lately it's been the same thing so far, so maybe I should just like do a video for it. I just needed to find my place, which I feel like I have, so thank God. But I am going in with this paint pot from MAC in Laying Low. I mixed the two, but today I'm using Laying Low. It's a little bit darker, and I like it because I feel like it really complements my skin tone. Painterly is just a little bit lighter, so I am using that, and then the Laura Mercier powder just to set it. Because one time I went to Disneyland and it was was like ridiculous. I had the worst, like, I never set my my paint pot before, and it just like creased up and it was just nasty. So I learned my lesson. Every time I go to Disneyland, even if it's not even Disneyland, I just set that paint pot, that base for the eye, just in case. But anyways, it didn't show on camera, but I also used for my eyebrows, I used a setting brow set, which was from Maybelline. I always use a brow set when I go to Disneyland, just because I don't want those brows to go anywhere. If you have anything waterproof and you don't feel like you need to use anything else, that's cool too. But I don't use anything waterproof. It's just powder, as you guys saw. So if I go on like Splash Mountain, I'm going to be all messed up. So I just used the setting brow set just for that. And then I went in with an eyeshadow from MAC called Soft Brown, and then just to darken up the crease a little bit, I went in with Swiss Chocolate, which have been my favorite combination because I never knew what to use for a red lip, and I love the combination with the two. Like, Soft Brown is so soft, and it just like, it is always my crease color. I think you guys know that because I use it like in every video. But Swiss Chocolate just brings out like a little bit of darkness into it, but it's not too dark. It's just right, because you know, like for red lips, it's a little bit harder to use like something dark because you don't want it to be too dark. Well, Swiss Chocolate is like perfect. I'm also using Swiss Chocolate on my lower lash line just to darken up my lash line a little bit more. And I am also using the Maybelline mascara. It is the waterproof mascara, and I used this mascara in my last video, which has been my favorite mascara so far. Like, you guys know, my straight lashes cannot handle any other kind of mascara except for waterproof. So I know I'm going to be getting on Splash Mountain and all that, so it's always important to use a waterproof mascara on both bottom and upper lashes. Then I'm also using these lashes. You don't have to, but these are the Ardell Wispies. I also use the Huda Beauty waterproof glue because it is waterproof. Like, everything that I use in this video, I try to make it waterproof because I know I love the water rides and I just like cannot live without it. So I'm going to go ahead and do waterproof anything. But I'm also going to go ahead and powder my whole face with medium golden from MAC, and then I'm also going to be using Give Me Sun just to bronze up a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia bronzer. I think it's like a contour, but it's called bronzer. I mean, it could be bronzer for most people, but for me, I use it as contour, which is in the color Saddle. I'm just going in with like regular contours, and then I'm using the Aaliyah bronzer, which honestly, you guys know I am a bronzer person, but this one had like, I always use bronzer as blush, always, but this one honestly had a little bit of shimmer to it, so I wasn't going to use that as bronzer, you know, but I'm going in with the I Love Sarai highlight, which is bomb. It is so bomb, you guys. There is two of them. I will link the one that I used in the description because I can't remember right now. But both of them looked really, really pretty, except I felt like the other one might have been a little bit too dark for me. So I decided to go with the lighter one. But it is so, like, I couldn't even believe how highlighted it was. It was crazy. But I'm putting that, as I usually do, on the cheekbones, on my nose, on my lips, and then I'm going in with Barely Dressed. You guys already know my combos. I always use Barely Dressed on top of everything, no matter what I use. So, and then I'm also using the I Love Sarai highlight on the inner corner of my eye, just to make my eye pop just a little bit more. whatever's left on my brush on my brow as a highlight. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this lip liner from MAC in the color Cherry. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. I'm also going to contour my lips a little bit. You'll be able to see I've been doing this for a little while. It's been like my favorite thing to do lately. I feel like it makes a difference, but at the same time it really doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like in my heart it just makes me feel better, so I just do it all the time. Then I'm going to go in with Kylie Jenner's Mary Jo K. This has been like the perfect red for me recently. I feel like it lasts forever. I know for some people it could be a little bit drying. I don't really have sensitive lips, and I also have my lips done, if you guys didn't know. So it doesn't really give me like a reaction to it, I guess. But there are lip primers out there, so you can definitely use lip primers. A lip primer is going to go ahead and hydrate. It's also going to fill in those lines. I know that's what the MAC primers are supposed to do if you are interested in that. I don't know what other lip primers do, but as far as our MAC primers, that's exactly what they do. So that completes the finished look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.